So I'm Jo, and I was the managing director of a gift packaging business, Shredhouse, and its core product was shredded paper used for gift packaging. Sadly, I lost my daughter, and that changes your perspective on life. My husband was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and I was getting tired, I think, is the bottom line. I didn't want to leave it until I didn't want to be there. I was not able to give the time and the patience to my husband that he deserved. It just felt all things came together for it to be the right time. Didn't know them personally, but they were a customer of ours. They are a large national organisation with several branches. They have an arm to their business which looks specifically at bringing on new products. That's their whole reason for being there. And when Kingsbrook identified them as a perspective, along with 89 others, they were one of the first to say yes, yes. So I knew of them, but they were not necessarily one that I would have said, oh, I bet they'd be interested. There were others I had higher expectations of. Very interesting. It was a bit nerve-wracking when I saw names that I recognised on there, on the list of, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's all going to be out there before I'm nearly ready to talk. And of course, that my concerns were laid to rest when I realised how the approach was made and how nothing is given away too soon. Be prepared for the process to take many months. Because you've made the decision, it doesn't happen overnight. Mentally you're ready to go, ready to tackle it. You're beginning to adjust to the idea of selling the business and move on, and what might you do, and so on and so forth. And of course, it's a long time between that first decision and the culmination. I had to keep saying to myself, have faith, and I think that was a good message. Have faith in the experience of the Kingsbrook team. And quite often I would be saying to Ashley or Andy, well, have you come across this before? What would you do in this situation? And that sort of thing. And everyone was very calm, very reassuring, and yes, very, very experienced and professional.
What, you may have answered this already in the last question or two, but what was the most difficult part of the whole experience or process?
The buyer appeared to have a very non-standard approach to the whole process, and I had been told at regular intervals by both Kingsbrook and the solicitors, oh, this really isn't the way you do things. We need to go back, we need to rebuff that, we need to tell them, no, we don't do it like that, what we do is this way. And I found that very difficult because, of course, I had no experience. I quite enjoyed, and I suppose I put that in inverted commas, the interview part of the process, talking to the interested parties and listening to what they thought they could bring to the party, what they could offer Shredhouse. I'm beginning to think, oh my goodness, I don't have to cram everything into a weekend. I can do that on Tuesday, say, or oh yes, I can afford the time to go and research so and so, or check up on something else. Or I'm actually moving house, which I had not planned to do at all. I was planning to just sit on my bottom and get used to the idea of not having stress, of having a choice and deciding what to do. And then I saw a place and I thought, oh, that looks really nice. I think I might move. So I've changed one set of stresses for another, but it's perhaps better. The key thing for me was the excellent communication, how personable everybody is. I've never ever been made to feel, in spite of my ignorance on the whole process, that I am ignorant, that, you know, everything is going as it should be, that my views and comments are all valid, they were taken on board, and all functions, all, you know, the research side of it, the marketing documentation, everything, the coordination, right, you know, right through to the end. It was all very professional and very smooth, and I say above all else, very personable and easy to work with.